Hey guys, Carlz0r here, and today I'm going to be showing you a new indie early access game called Verbis. If I didn't pronounce that right, or if you don't know how to spell it based on how I pronounced it, you can check the video title. You can also check the description to find out where you can get it if you want to try it for yourself. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start showing you some gameplay. First, right off the bat, be warned that a microphone is required to play this game. There's no way around that, at least not at the current time. So don't purchase this if you don't have a microphone of some sort in order to use the voice recognition system that's in this game. And I will show you that here in just a moment. Also, I didn't start on the main menu because I didn't seem to be able to control the main menu volume. So it was kind of overpowering and I wasn't able to speak over it. Anyway, the main, I guess you could call it a gimmick of this game, although gimmick sometimes has kind of a negative connotation. And in this case, I think it's kind of cool. And also, the reason that you need a microphone in order to play the game is that you cast spells using your voice. So if I hold down the... well, let me show you the spell journal first. This is a list of my spells. So far I have Light and Beam of Light. To cast Light, I have to say these words here. And if I don't know how to pronounce that based on, you know, like how it's spelled or whatever, I can click on it. And hopefully that'll come through on the video. You can hear a woman's voice saying Lume Tial. And if I go to Beam of Light, I have to pronounce this, which is Ecto Lume. See? Now, if I hold down the left mouse button while I'm playing and say those words, the game will cast that spell for me. So far, I have not had it fail to recognize my voice. So let's do this really quick. I know how to solve this puzzle here. I hold the left click button and say, Ecto Lume. Beam of Light starts coming out of my hands. And I shoot it at this thing for a little while, and then all of a sudden it gets energized and goes downward. Same with that one. And just a moment here. Oh, did I not hold this one long enough? I guess I didn't hold this one long enough. Whoops. There it goes. And that seems to rise these floating platforms up from underneath to where I can now step on them. Now, you don't want this beam of light in front of you the whole time, so you can hit the right-click button to get rid of it. And now we just kind of platform across these. So far, the most frustrating part of the game, and I'll come right out and say this, the platforming. There have been a few times where I've gotten hung up on terrain while walking over narrow platforms, and it kind of forced me off. Now, granted, I was probably walking a little fast, but still, needs a little bit of polishing up. I've missed jumps and taken damage before. You can see in the top right corner how much health I have left, and that is all from taking damage. Now, I don't know what to do in this room. I think I might need another spell to get through it, so I'm going to leave here. I just wanted to show you that puzzle really quick, since that was one that I definitely knew how to do. And, by the way, the other spell, Lume Tial, casts kind of an aura of light and illuminates the passage around you. It doesn't seem to have too much of an effect right there. You can definitely see that it did illuminate things a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's another thing. The platforming isn't like super duper perfect. When you're standing on kind of a rough piece of rock or whatever, you can kind of get hung up on it and not be allowed to jump. Something that they can probably fix pretty easily just by kind of polishing up the collision meshes or whatever. I don't know the technical word for it. The bounding boxes. I don't even know if that's the right word. Anyway, I'm going to platform my way back up here. As you can see, there are plenty of floating rock platforming segments in this particular room, and there are some similar things going on in some other rooms. There's narrow pathways and stuff, which I think I should be able to show you one of those in a minute. In fact, one of them is a room in which I would really like to use the Lume Tial spell in order to see a little bit better. I think that the cave to leave here is coming up on the left in just a moment. By the way, pretty graphics, considering that this is just a UDK game. Sometimes UDK games look great, sometimes, oh yeah, here we go. Lume Tial. See, I say the words while holding the left click button and the spell just happens. It doesn't ever fail to recognize And you can switch it to English words instead of this fictional language that they've made up for the game as well, but I don't know, I think it's kind of neat that they made up a little language, and it kind of feels like you're simulating being Harry Potter or something by saying these kind of obscure, strange words in order to do things. What was this room? Oh, I think this room was just, yeah, there was like a book thing there that I could read for some lore. The other thing that the journal does is it keeps track of all of the little comments that your own character has on the situation and stuff like that, and also any documents and stuff that you find. And of course, like I said, like I just did there also, if you ever want to cancel the spell that you're currently casting, this is where I found another spell, by the way. You can just you can just tap the right-click button and it'll go away. And I didn't realize before that you could read the backs of these, and I did it on the Ray of Light one, but I didn't do it on that one yet, so... There's another pathway that I can attempt to navigate through, and I need to find it really quick. This first level is kind of mazy. Apparently there's also a second level in this game, but being early access and such, it's not as complete as this one is yet. The developer told me when I was informed about this game and received my review code and everything that... I think this is the way I have to go. That the second level is still kind of a work in progress, and I might run into more bugs and stuff there than I will in this one. But, you know, at least he warned me, and early access, so can't really fault him too much for that. Yeah, here's another one of those narrow pathway segments, and I found that if I hold run and press forward and jump, I can actually skip a little bit right there, and then jump over that. Wind my way around here. And this room, I don't know, it kind of seems completely useless, but I might just be missing something. Maybe if I go Ectolume. Oh, it didn't actually work that time. Ectolume. That was the first time that the voice recognition has not worked for me on the first attempt, by the way. Like I said before, it's worked every other single time I've ever done it. I can't seem to do anything in there yet. I don't know if I'm missing something or if it's maybe just a decorative room or whatever. Law of Chekhov's gun, which I guess is more of a movie thing, but still, I think it kind of applies to video games, is if it doesn't have a purpose, it doesn't need to be there, but I don't know. Sometimes things in games just need to be pretty. Now, I do know that there's an elevator right here, and here it comes. Yeah. I couldn't do anything down here before, but I think I might have the ability to do something down here now. Alright, let's check this out. I'm wondering if now that I have Ectolume, I can, like, activate some crystals or something up here, so let's try it. Ectolume. And this seems to be doing something. Oh! I saw that. Hey, it's doing something. I just had to, like, I guess reflect the light onto that eyeball or something. I had a feeling it was something like that. Like, I would just have to either get the beams of light to completely encircle the room or hit the door the right way. And when I saw that little sparkle on the door, I had a feeling I was doing things right. Okay, I can probably go down there, but I want to check out this other branching path first. And this is a completely closed door. Is that a ladder? Is there a ladder embedded in here, or is that like some kind of stone or something? Lume Tial. Oh, it's just like the stonework around the door. Okay. See, these spells are useful. Oh, no. And that is a good example of how the platforming can be kind of frustrating. And now I'm all the way back here. Okay, hang on just a second, I'm going to get back to where I was. Videus editus. And we're back. And I think what happened last time was I bumped my head on that part, which caused me to just ricochet straight down into the pit. So this time we're going to take a slightly more cautious route around. Oh, I thought that was a cave I could go into for a second. And, oh, this looks fun. Hey, there's that symbol again. If you don't remember, that was the symbol that was on the floor in that room I didn't know how to get through earlier, after all the floating rocks and stuff. Ooh. Lots of strange things in this room. What does it all mean? Ectolume. Shoot lasers at it. I really do kind of feel like this is, what do I do with this? Mark of command. Okay. I really do feel like this is kind of almost a Harry Potter simulator, holding your wand out with left click or whatever, even though it's just your hand, and speaking your spells into the microphone. I don't know what to do here. Can I read any of these pillars? One of the earlier puzzles in the game was, before I got some of my early spells and stuff, was just reading inscriptions on pillars to open a door. Anything in this room click onable? I'm very confused. Ectolume. Lumetia. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This might be the end of the video, guys. This puzzle might have me temporarily stumped. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because maybe you want to see and play this game for yourself rather than have me spoil all the puzzles for you. With my infinite knowledge of puzzles that obviously I'm just intentionally not knowing how to do this so that I don't spoil things. Yeah, that's right. I went there. Anyway. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't. I'm not kidding around. Oh, apparently control also jumps. I thought maybe it would crouch or something. I think I need to, like, have a spell that allows me to move these pillars out of the way or something, like command or something, but I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to activate that, or whatever I need to activate in order to proceed. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I already kind of showed you like the main gameplay mechanics and stuff, so you kind of know now if this is something you want to get. Once again, I'll warn you, don't buy it if you don't have a microphone, because it'll be useless to you. But you don't have to have a fancy one or anything. I imagine even if you just have like a Logitech headset or something, that would probably be fine. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me be an idiot and not know how to make much progress in this video. See you guys next time.